We're live, baby.
We're live, baby.
Can you see us on your phone?
Not yet. My phone's slow.
Hey, I hope y'all can see this because we can't see the screen, and we're gonna go as long as the Bang and Olufsen battery holds out.
Beyond Beauty 3, it is a beautiful view. Absolutely gorgeous out there.
We're at the beach. It's beautiful. We got folks fishing down here. We got folks boating and fishing right over here, and kayaks and jet skis, and everybody's socially distancing. RV Dog, Bob's Adventure, Beyond Beauty.
We've got our epic RV adventure. Shelly and Michael were first. Mary Jones, Bob's Adventure. Box D Van.
Box Van D.
Okay, Box.
Lugden.
Yeah, gotcha.
Good to see you, D.
D. Linda Barker, Mary Jones. You've already said hello to RV Dog RV in the house.
Can y'all hear us okay?
Three.
Art of RVing Raid, Doreen Brannon.
It's about time now.
Prims.
BJ Onda, that's my brother-in-law. Hi, BJ. Jody. We've also got Doreen. And
can everybody hear us okay? I think that's my biggest concern because of the wind and the waves. And
they say they can hear us.
Good, good, excellent.
Hello, Lisa. Good to see you. Hey there. We got It's About Time. I've already said that. And the Over the Hill RV. Hey, guys.
Good to see y'all. I know we're probably just silhouettes because of we're not front lit and it's so bright behind us. But what you see across the way over there is Destin. And we're at Mid-Bay Shores, a place that we know well and our Epic RV Adventure knows well. As a matter of fact, they were down here at one of the sites that we're looking at, about 3 months ago, 4 months ago?
Oh, I don't know. It seems like a million
Seems
years
like
ago.
forever, but we drove down to see them. When we first got our RV, a little over a year and a half ago, one of our first outings where we were comfortable taking a decent trip was down here to Mid-Bay Shores. It's a military RV camp, and it's hosted by the MWR from Maxwell Air Force Base, Gunner Annex, Maxwell Air Force Base. And it's beautiful. It's down here on the bay, and they call it Mid-Bay Shores because we're in the middle of the bay, and this is where the bridge crosses over into Destin, the toll bridge. And it's an RV park, as well as they have bungalows and cabins. The bungalows are over here, and the cabins are on the other side of the bridge. And we were here, like I said, it was about 14 months ago. It was Easter last year. And we are so pleased to be back. We are actually at this very moment waiting on some good friends of ours from Mississippi. They're retired from the Coast Guard, and they have a 38, 39-foot Holiday Rambler, and they should be pulling in any time. Their space has been available for several hours, but they had to come from Mississippi, so we're waiting on them at any time now to show up, and we're going to spend about 5 days down here and get caught up. We went on some outings with them last year, Pensacola, and just had a blast. But that's Mike and Joan Riddle, and they have not yet named their RV.
We're going to work on that.
Maybe we'll do that this week. We can name their RV, and also
we have to steal it from Scott Jacobs in appreciation. Got to do something along that line. Joan and Mike in.
I don't know. He's coasty, so I would like the Cutter.
Oh, that would be good.
Call it the Cutter. That would be great because he spent so much time on Coast Guard cutters in Alaska and down the West Coast and in Key West, where we knew him from 40 years ago.
I want to say hello to Van Life with Gina Payne, Johnny's Journey. They're going to be in Destin in late July. Let's see. We've got Uncle Lisa's Productions.
I got to get these sunglasses on my eyes. I won't be able to see the screen. I can't see it anyway.
Living the Good Life RVing. We're glad to have you guys here.
Monique, Will,
yeah.
I got caught up. I watched a couple of your videos, and I'm so proud that you're getting ready to get out. I know that 3 weeks, I think your RV was in the shop. It was supposed to go in for a couple of days, ended up being 3 weeks. I feel you.
All right. Asheville, George, I think I mentioned him, but hey, welcome. Wayward Waggs, hi guys. Yes, we're chilling on the beach. We're loving it.
We were just sitting here, Dustin and Leslie and Scout. We spent last weekend?
Last Monday, Memorial Day.
Memorial Day Monday, we went to see them over at Fort Benning at the Uchee Creek, UCAGE, Uchee Creek campground at Fort Benning. Went and saw them, and we were just sitting here talking that 2 of the items we really want to get is a Dometic ice maker, and we heard the Art of RVing talking about an ice maker, and we want to get us an air fryer. So we've got a lot of weekend trips planned after this week down here in Destin, and going to the lake up at Eufaula, and I think you've got us booked just about every weekend for like 2 months.
When they said it was time to make reservations, I did.
She did. And so we want to get and that little screen tent y'all have around the picnic table.
Gotta get one of those.
That was perfect, especially around Lake Eufaula in the summertime when the mosquitoes can be bad. A little net tent would be great. I looked them up on Camping World. They didn't have any at the local store. They clock in right at about $100 with discount. But for the love of Pete, I don't know why everything we order from Camping World lately online is taking forever. We ordered 2 of these new folding chairs. We love these type of folding chairs with the little tables on them. And that was what, a month ago?
Oh, it was forever ago.
Yeah, at least a month ago. And usually when we order them, they're on the doorstep in like 3 or 4 days, but not lately. Anything I order, whether it's Amazon or Camping World or.
Well, Uncle Lisa wants to know if we can see if they can see you swimming. He just got out of the water just in time for the show.
Y'all go ahead and super chat, and y'all get me into. Oh, that's right. We don't have super chat because why? We are hung. We are hung at like 789, and we have been teetering in the 780s and 790s up and down since we left Tampa. We left Tampa, we were in the 780s, and for the love of Pete, we're at 789. We just can't, but we haven't been putting out content. We haven't done any videos. The only thing we've done is live streams, and we appreciate you folks tuning in and having a good time.
So just ship them to our Epic RV Adventures. That's what they did.
Does it get there faster if we ship it to them?
It must. All right, the Art of RVing's here. Hello, guys.
I don't know what y'all challenged us to, but we apologize. We were working, both of us working like dogs feverishly on Matilda yesterday.
Woo. To
get her ready. There was just things that had to be done to get her back on the road. She hadn't been anywhere since Tampa, and I wanted to make her road worthy, and oil change and a lot of stuff outside. I had to work on the auto steps for Miss Barbara, and I had to light those steps. So I had some LED lighting kits I had to put in, and then I had to go around and clean out all of the basements, empty everything out of the basements, and then spray the basements down, do the treatment, and then do the bug spray, and just make sure we took care of the whole RV. And so we started from the top up. And when she sits in the driveway that long,
got some wasp nests.
She got wasp nest and other things. So there was a lot of work to do yesterday, and I apologize for not catching your live stream last night. We didn't catch anything last night. I think we worked, and then we checked to make sure the entire world wasn't burning down, and then we went to bed in preparation for getting up and coming here. We rolled in here about 10 o'clock this morning, and the campground, our slot didn't even open until 3. But guess what?
You let us in.
We got lucky. Those folks had already pulled out. So.
All right, I want to say hello to Senior Sister. Hello. The Skydiving Pickle. It's good to have you here. Absolutely.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Skydiving Pickle.
Say it again.
The Skydiving Pickle.
The greatest name in the world. Just the visual of that.
We've got Victoria May Wallace. She's here. Trying to see other new people. There's so many folks here. We've got 27 that are in my top chat. Well, anyway. All right. Anyway, it's been great. Great to be on the road. Great to be where we belong, by the beach. This is what we're going to do when we're full timing. By the water. Some sort of water.
Always. I'm sorry. That's just. We both spent years in the Navy. She was. Well, we were both landlubbers. I mean, of course, I was born in Panama City, Florida, and I was raised around the beach. But Daddy was in the Air Force and wasn't stationed, with the exception of Tyndall Air Force Base, wasn't stationed near the water too often. But her daddy was Army, stationed at Fort Carson when they settled down in Colorado Springs. And I don't know, I've just always had a yearning to be near the water, and I love the water. I can't get it. I could never get enough of it. So
it's about time. It's saying it was fun getting things ready. They're on the road. First time since March 20th. So there was a lot of work. Senior Sister says RV underway. Many of us are living vicariously through you right now. LOL. Dreamy beach. Yes, it is.
Well, then let me give them some water.
What you gonna do? Go swimming?
I'm going in the water.
All right, you go on swimming. Actually, I'm surprised it took him this long. You got to come over here or over there. I don't know which way you got to go. Anyway, he's in the water. You need to come on back because you can talk about anything. I can't see you, but I can barely see me. Well, it's about time, says that they can see you. He's a child. He really is a child. It is absolutely gorgeous. At first, I thought it was a little bit too hot. Of course, once we got Matilda cooled off, came down here, got the breeze off the water. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's just beautiful. And we are just so excited because, like you said, this is our first time out since Tampa. And we're waiting for Joan and Mike to show up. We figured they'd show up in the middle of our show. We wanted them to be here early enough to introduce you to them, but we'll catch up on that. So, was that good?
Woo!
Doreen said, watch out for that shark.
Bring on the fins. Bring on the fins.
RV dog, this truly is not a green screen, that's for sure. Yeah. Uncle Lisa wanted you out of the water. He said he changed his mind. Summer's Going Coastal says you need the swan. The swan, do you still have the swan?
I got it. I brought it here, and I'm gonna blow it up.
Beyond Beauty, thank you so much for this vacation to the beach and swimming. You know, we all need a break, and we really needed this too. So Beyond Beauty, we understand. Boy, we sure do. Happy Place Camping said it was not very nice of you to tease him that way.
How did I tease him?
Because you went in the water. Linda Barker says, that's so funny. Here he comes. And then we've got oh my gosh, we have to get that swan blown up this week and have some video of us out there in the ocean.
Our boat's gone.
Well, it wasn't our boat.
Well,
it's right there. They're going
they're right behind us. Yeah. Got a sailboat right there, a couple inner tubes over there. Got a bunch of folks fishing. I don't know if y'all can see them or not. I'm gonna spin this just a little bit.
Your sister that felt good getting in the water.
Can y'all see the folks fishing down the way? Yeah. It did feel good getting in the water. Whew. And I'm gonna stay in the water. Yeah, it's been Tampa since we've been anywhere. And of course, when we were in Tampa, we were over at McDeal. We did get in the water over at McDeal. I got in the water. Miss Barbara didn't, but I got in the water over at McDeal. When we were over on the dry camping side, the beaches were right there.
Yeah. I don't get in the water too often.
You got in the water here up to your ankles.
I get in the water just to cool off. I'm not. Although Pensacola, I was in the water a lot. Pensacola was gorgeous, but we'll do that again.
Pensacola was nice.
Asheville, George hasn't blown up his swan yet either.
Guess what I discovered at the radio station?
More swans?
4 more!
No.
4 more swans. As a matter of fact, why don't we give away a swan right now? Miss Barbara says, no. Do you know how much it costs to ship those swans? Let's see. I'll tell you what. Who are we waiting on right now? We've got to have their first names. Who and who riddle. That's who we're waiting on right now. We said it several times already. The first one in the chat to tell us their first names. And I'll give you a hint. Is that them? No, that's not them. I'll give you a hint. It's not Theotis and Methuselah. So you can rule those out. Who do you think?
Happy Place Camping said that they have used the swan in their 10 things they can't wait to do video. We'll have to watch that one.
We will have to watch that one. So anyway, a 75-inch blow-up inflatable swan. No beach excursion, lake excursion, outing, a pool is complete without this beautiful swan that Miss Barbara is.
RV Dog said he forgot already. And I don't know if you're any faster on yours, because mine is slow. I'm on my phone to try to keep up with it.
I'll have to change glasses to see it. Let me I'd hate to miss anybody, so let me.
RV Dog wants to know if he has to start taking notes. Everybody forgot something when Ricky went swimming. See, when you went swimming, you distracted them. Joan and Mike. Well, you said Joan, and that was meant to be RVing. That's the first one I said. It is Joan and Mike.
It is Joan and Mike. Joan and Mike Riddle. They're coming. As a matter of fact, I waved. There was a gentleman standing right up there.
A total stranger.
But from a distance, and his beard, ball cap, and everything, kind of looked like it might have been him. I waved. I was neighborly anyway. So it wasn't them, but anytime now.
So meant to be RVing is our winner, and we'll get that out.
We probably got their address already.
I think so. If I got a sticker from you, I've got your address.
Yeah, we meant to be RVing. We already got a sticker, and I know we sent one, so we probably got your address. But if we didn't, if we don't, we'll get a hold of you and get your address. So we'll ship it, not this week.
No,
we ain't gonna ship it this week.
I ain't going nowhere near a post office this week.
No, not at all.
However, if there's any of you out there that would like an RV Underway sticker, just send us a email at rvunderway@gmail.com. rvunderway@gmail.com. Give me your address. I'll be happy to get one out to you. So then I'll go to the post office, not this coming Monday, but the next Monday. Out there. Happy Place Camping says nothing wrong for friendly waves, even if it's unintentional.
He waved back.
He did wave back, but he was walking a dog. That's how I knew it was Mikey Jones.
Oh, they have a dog now.
Do they?
I think they do. I think they got. I don't know. Anyway, they probably won't bring it, but even if they do have a dog.
The best part about this RV park here that we're at is this view that you see behind us, with a few trees, is the exact same view you can see from inside our RV.
Yeah, all the sites you pull right down facing. In fact, we're looking at the front of Matilda right there. As a matter of fact, both Matildas are sitting in the front window of Matilda. You saw the thumbnail probably. Those were the two Matildas, and they're staring at the beach. They're watching us right now. There's something. You see that? It's those bones. I gotta go look at these bones over
Oh, he does this every time we come to the beach. He finds himself some dead bird bones or something. Anyway, it's about time now. They're getting ready to leave. Oh, good Lord. Oh, good Lord. It's not even bones. It's a carcass. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It was a carcass. It was awful. Oh, my God. Anyway, it's about time now, so that we got to run. We're having fun. We thank you for being here. We've got, let's see. All right. What was Ricky dragging up? It was a seagull. And it still had all its feathers. You could still see its head. Its middle
I was looking for a toothpick.
gone.
You get one of the small wing bones. You can make a good toothpick of it.
It was a carcass.
You find all kinds of neat stuff at the beach.
Now, Lippy Lisa said, "Yum." LOL.
No, yum.
No, not yum. It was disgusting.
You ever ate an albatross?
No, not that I know of.
That's the joke. Not that I know of. That's the joke.
That's the joke. Not that I know of. Anyway, yes, Ricky's always dragging up something from the beach. So, well, baby.
What?
23 minutes and you're quiet.
That's because I want to get back in the water.
Well, you're going to have to wait just a little bit. Just a little bit.
So we got Matilda ready. Pulled out 7 o'clock this morning.
Yep. And we pulled out exactly at 7.
Exactly at 7.
Usually for me, it's later than 7.
Swung by Wally World.
Yep.
Topped off with some drinks. Got here and filled up the cooler with ice. And we still have to make a beer run. We'll wait till Joan and Mike get here. And then we got to do the usual. We got to schedule out our meals. Because we'll eat down at their RV and we'll eat up at ours. And that's the fun part of getting together. What is that on the screen? It says, "Do you like us?" Who knows? Do you like us? Yeah. I don't even know who you are.
The Art of RVing. Nice hat. Thank you. Picked it up at Walmart today.
A Wally World hat.
Yeah.
God bless America. Big AA. God bless America.
Well, we left home. This is for Asheville, George. without beer because we were leaving at 7 o'clock in the morning and we worked all day yesterday. The stores were closed by the time we got done.
And you can buy. Well, there it is again. Do you like us?
Well,
oh, you're going to say yes?
Well, anything to get rid of it.
Alabama. When I grew up here, well, there, just up the ways in Alabama.
Hi, Sue. Lucky dog.
Alabama was one of the blue law states, one of the last holdouts. And it wasn't just alcohol or beer, it was cigarettes and gasoline. You learned that you went to the store Saturday. You made doggone sure you went to the store Saturday because stores weren't open on Sunday.
At all.
And no, you couldn't get gas. You couldn't. In fact, to this day, car dealerships have to alternate their Sundays. All car dealerships, it's still a state law, all car dealerships, some can be open on Sunday and they have to swap out with the other ones who can be open on Sunday. Beer sales in Alabama and liquor sales, just got liquor sales on Sunday.
Some places.
But beer sales, yeah, the county we live in doesn't, but the beer sales is after 1 o'clock. You got to go to church and then you can go buy your beer at 1 o'clock. So you can't get beer till 1 o'clock, and in our county you can't get anything on Sunday. You can still buy your cigarettes and you can get your gasoline, but when I was growing up, buddy, it was a mad dash on a Saturday to get all the things you needed done, because on Sunday you didn't go nowhere except church, and you went home and ate, and then you played some football or watched some football, and then you went back to church, and then on Monday you could get back to business. So, but
earlier, Scott from Skin Appreciation, Scott Jacobs from Appreciation, he said, boys, always poking things with a stick. He said, heads out of the gutter. Heads out of the gutter.
That's what pointy sticks are made for. And when you find things, you poke at them. When you're walking on the railroad tracks through the woods as a kid, you come up on a carcass, you got to poke at it. Something might crawl out.
A lot of people are talking about the blue laws that are in individual states like Missouri and North Carolina.
Check that kayak out.
Yeah, you can see them.
That is cool. I don't need anything quite that big. Me and Miss Barbara do. We were going to get us a two-person kayak. Exactly this kind of area. It's on most occasions it's nice and smooth down here, being that it's the Choctawhatchee Bay. So you're not going to get a lot of big waves out here, and Miss Barbara can handle that.
I like this smoother water.
She didn't want to do the kayaking down the old Mussy Creek or the Abbey where there's rapids and there's stuff you got to duck down and miss, and you got to take a saw with you because you might have to saw something to get through, or you might lose your phone or something along the way, or capsize. You don't want to capsize.
Well, see, I'm older now. So when I was younger, I'd go up and down the rivers in Colorado, the rapids and stuff. We would all the time. As kids, on inner tubes. We didn't have anything fancy. It was great. Loved it. But now that I'm older, it's a little bit harder to crawl in and out. That's why I don't. I can't crawl in or out. That don't work for me.
I'd like to see you capsize one time, though. It'd be fun.
All right.
You're not going to capsize out here, but you capsize in the creek. Of course, you can stand right up.
Uncle Lisa tells us that you can't get hard liquor out in Finland.
What?
said, we can't get hard liquor in Finland either anymore because of the corona. The Russian selling moonshine at the harbor caught the flu and it was sent back.
Wait, I'm lost. No, you don't have to show it to me. It's the Summers family, right?
No, Uncle Lisa.
Uncle Lisa production. Uncle Lisa. Is he in the Finlands?
I don't know where they're at. I don't think he's in.
Or is that like a county? The Finland's Kentucky or something. Where are you at? The Russian who was selling what? Bootleg cognac or something? God.
It was a joke. It only works in Finland, he says.
Apparently.
I was going to say, he has your sense of humor, so I don't understand why just reading this, you're not laughing along with him. You would have said something like that.
I had an uncle that smoked 2 packs of cigarettes a day, worked in a sawmill, had an accident one day, cut one of his arms off, cut his cigarette smoking in half. Boom.
Oh, mercy. And there's more of that to come, right?
Yeah, stick around. Tip your waitresses. We'll be here all week. We will be here all week.
Yes, yes. Praise the Lord. I do hope many of you get the chance to get out soon.
Very soon. We have been hit or miss. We've made bookings that have been canceled. I know y'all have too. And this is I actually, up until yesterday, when I did not get an email from MWR that said, oh, by the way, the park is closed, and we've been getting several of those and dashing our hopes. And until we actually rolled in the gate this morning, and the gentleman up at the front gate couldn't have been more courteous. Just, I said, look, we're here early, I know. He goes, what slot are you in? I said, 10. So he actually ran out of the building because he can see him from where he's at.
This is water. This is actually water. I wasn't ready. I'm waiting for Joan to get here. Because when Joan gets here, we're going to have cocktails at the beach. So, Deer Park water.
And he comes running back in and goes, it's open, dude. And so we checked in, rolled in, camp's all set up, flags are flying, umbrellas on the beach, chairs are on the beach. They'll stay right here. All we're going to do is when the live stream is over, we're going to spin them around so that we've got the view that you see behind us. And we will just zone in that direction. And re-energized.
Oh, I feel re-energized just pulling in. Because,
put your feet in the water.
Well, that helps too, putting your feet in the water, but just knowing that the gate was open.
Yeah, that was a biggie.
That was a biggie.
I kept thinking, well, we probably missed the email. We're going to get down there, and they're going to tell us that we can't get in. I want you to
our travel bug is here.
See this couple right over here. They're just floating. Just floating. Got some folks over there on a pontoon underneath the bridge. And although the bridge is right here, the Mid-Bay Bridge to Destin, the toll bridge, you can't hear that traffic. And even down at this end of the park, where they have the cabins, they built the baffles on each side of the bridge, so there's no traffic noise. It's a great park. You can take our word for it, or you can take RV Adventure. Mike and Shelley was out here.
Suzanne, Nelson Klein. She wants to know how we have this umbrella anchor.
Screwed into the sand.
Tightly screwed to the sand.
Yeah. It wiggles around. In fact, I got to resituate it. I hadn't seen anybody. Ooh, look at all the kayaks. We got a couple of inflatable kayaks down there. You got this big Hobie kayak right here. Then you got the everybody's putting in down there. Our problem with the kayak is trying to figure out how to. Most kayaks, two-person kayaks, going to be anywhere in upwards of 16 or better feet long, and I can't. There's because of everything on the roof of the RV, it won't sit that way, and the RV is about 12 foot. So if I stand it up, it's going to be just poking straight up in the air if you mount it to the ladder or something. What most people do is they mount it to the roof of their towed vehicle. But she drives a towed vehicle. I don't guess that would make any difference, though, would it? Whether you drove it or whether it was towed. Yeah. Just mount it to the roof of the Murano right now, and then mount it to the roof of the Jeep when we get that.
Yeah, we're looking for a Jeep.
We're looking for a Jeep. Your suggestions? I'm wanting 4 doors and a rag top. So that sounds like a Wrangler, but we really want to invest in a nice vehicle that'll flat tow, and also that'll be fun, so we can drop the top and enjoy the air, the openness. So we're looking at investing in a Jeep. Probably not a new one. I've just never been a guy to buy new. I'll take one from 2017, 18, 19, something like that, and let somebody else pay the depreciation on it. Maybe, yeah, the Jeep Wrangler, 4-door, rag top, or at least one of those tops you can take off, the hard top, fiberglass top you can take off.
Yeah.
Either one. Either one.
RV Dog has 2 10-foot kayaks. 2 10-foot.
But she doesn't want, she wants a 2-person kayak. You think you could handle a kayak by yourself?
On this I could possibly. Well, if nothing else, I'll just bail out. And you have to chase it down.
Well, no, I'll tie it to you. I'm not going after it.
Daydream About Nice Things must have done some video taping of him in a kayak. Now, Uncle Lisa says that, did you have time to watch Scott Jacobs' video where he met the legend Arkansas woodcutter?
I know who the Arkansas woodcutter is.
He said the port rinds he found were larger than your kayak. So Daydream must have a little bitty kayak.
Daydream About Nice Things loves Max pork rinds, and I do too. Max is I don't know if it's a southern thing, but we have them here in the southeast. Sort of like Tom's and Lance and Golden Flake. They're kind of regional.
Yeah.
I keep looking up there. I keep expecting that Holiday Rambler to roll in up there. So
Daydream About Nice Things says if we don't want a 2-person kayak, they're not any fun. Well, I wanted one because I wanted him to do all the work. And I was going to sit back and
So okay, we get 2 10-foot. They got to be stable kayaks, but 2. We're not spring chickens. 2. Say we get 2 10-foot kayaks. She would end up. I would be the tow vehicle. I would have to tow her around the lake or around out here.
Sounds good. I get tired. Northwoods RV Life. Lori has a Grand Cherokee that she tows a lot.
I don't think a Grand Cherokee, though, comes in a rag top. I've never seen a Grand Cherokee rag top. I love Grand Cherokees. I love the entire Jeep line. But we're really looking at something like a little CJ7 or a Wrangler or something like that. buddy. Now that's kayaking right there. That's kayaking right there.
That's as big as a submarine. That's a big one. Happy Place Camping says that's why she wanted the two-person kayak so Jesse can do all the work.
Yeah.
Well, that's what, you know, and Lisa says sounds like a plan. I do want to rock the boat, but hey, you know, RV Dog says you'll be paddling with either way. Lean this way? Okay.
Check that kayak out. That is too cool.
Oh. But anyway, that's something we plan to. I think we'll get to kayak this summer. Maybe the Jeep too.
I could get that kind of kayak.
The big one or the
And
little?
just put a little Merc on there. Take the whole. There's one. There's our Jeep right there.
Yeah, we'll just drive up and hitch it to our Matilda as we leave, right?
But that's only a 2-door.
Oh, well,
It's got to be a 4-door so we can take our friends along or our puppies. We just got to have a place. I got to resituate this umbrella, so.
yeah, the sun's coming up on me, huh? Is that why you got to?
It's just leaning in.
Oh.
Going to lose its footing.
That's it.
How about that?
That's good. Nursing Our Travel Bug just got into their site for tonight, for the day. It says we're all set up to go for their live in about 20 minutes. They're going to be on after us.
Where are they at?
Well, they just left Nevada, well, Reno area because of her nursing.
Is her contract over?
Yeah, her contract's over, so
I guess you picked up a new contract. Or you're taking some time off?
I don't know which way they're doing it. They're going to be live after us in about 20 minutes, so they're all set up and ready to go, she said. Ricky is showing their age over the hill RV. Ricky is showing his age. They haven't made a CJ7 since 1986.
Are you serious?
Thank you. I love it. I love it. Oh, that's so funny.
I'm so mad. I remember CJ5.
He's going back in the water. Amy McFarland, hey, from Off the Grid Impact. Got lost in cleaning the chimney for my wood burning stove. Hey, we understand that. We got all involved in cleaning and packing, and I took everything out of Matilda yesterday and wiped everything down, cleaned everything, washed everything, put it all back, and I think it was 11 o'clock at night before I could finally put my feet up. And I was exhausted. But yeah, good to have you here. And Mel Nettie, living free, life zip codeless. I'm going to get it one day. Good to have you here. You just finished dinner. It sounds like it was a good thing. We had a quick little dinner because Jonah and Mike promised to take us out. So we'll wait for them before we go to dinner. Anyway. So what was for supper, Melanie? What was for supper? Of course, we got our, I don't even know where he is anymore. Oh, he's way out there. Oh, I'm back. You stay out there. I'm back. Slot dogs. You know what? Until last week, I didn't know what a slot dog was. I cooked them that way many a times. I just didn't have a name. So, whew. Yeah, Amy, that's exactly where he is. Don't hate to say it, but he was in the water. I'm going to be in the water shortly. Mel and Nettie, they had barbecue chicken, fried potatoes with onions. Oh, that sounds good. And the wind's kicking up.
Wind is testing our umbrella, ain't it?
Just have to hold on to it.
So they don't make a CJ7 anymore.
No, that's what he said. Because some things you can't get over, isn't it?
That was one of the greatest Jeeps ever.
It was a good Jeep. I remember it.
Maybe I still want one.
Ooh, I don't know. That's a little old.
Yeah.
That's a little old. Of course, we could probably afford one.
Why are the lights on Matilda? Or is that the way the light's hitting it?
I'm hoping that's the way the light is. Because not all of them are on. I see like three.
Running, I'm looking up the hill and it looks like the running lights on Matilda are on, but I'm sure that's the way the light is hitting the reflectors. So, because she is definitely, she's on shore power and her lights are off. So,
yeah, they're not all on or bright, so it's got to be the way the sun's reflecting off of them.
So, Nursing Our Travel Bug has got to their site. And they're going live in 12 minutes, something like that, 13 minutes, something like that. We're awaiting our, look at there. I don't know. Let me go check.
I don't know what to say when you
entertain
leave
the truth.
me.
You got all that stuff right. Talk
This
about.
is a little slow.
Talk about our Easter visit here and the amenities here on Midway.
Well, we made a video which you never put on the streets. All that hard work, you know, take 99.
Oh, yeah,
That's a boat ramp at the little lake they have down there. As far as the amenities, this is not a real large RV park. I think there's probably about 20 spots out here, 18, 20 spots. And but all the spots, like I said, for the RVs, face the water, they're all drive-through. So that makes it really easy, regardless of what type of RV you have. Of course, it's got the basics. One of the greatest things it has is it's got an ice machine in the laundry room. So, you know, you don't have to run out and buy ice. You just got to tote your cooler up there and load it up. So that makes it really, really convenient. He's already told you just about everything else. We've got cabins down here, bungalows on the other end. Are they here? Yep, they're here. All right. So you're just going to strand me, leave me for other people? Get back over here. Oh, mercy. It looks like dinner's going to be whatever Shelly gets from the grocery store. We're tired of fast foods and the restaurants are packed. You know, we went to our first restaurant. It was on the 20th of May because that was JW's birthday. So that was our first restaurant. It was a Metro Diner. I don't know if you guys have one, but it's a really great place. Huge portions of food. I liked their waffles and chicken. And you get so much chicken that you have to get a to-go box and take it home and eat chicken for about 2 or 3 days. So I got to turn my phone the right direction so I can see what everybody's saying here. No, I don't think they're having, well, they may have apple pie, but I do believe that she'll pick out something other than toilet paper. So, but yes, Metro Diner is great. I'm glad you saw that. We loved it. Ricky, you know, he's a sucker for some shepherd pie. I'm a chicken pot pie person myself. And we just have a great time going out to eat. Well, in my little video, it shows my husband just showed up, and he's not here, so I know my phone is really behind. But it's a beautiful day. It's probably the very high 80s. I think it was, or at least it felt a lot hotter when we first got here. But the waves are sounding beautiful. They're going to be coming up pretty soon. The only concern we have is whether or not I guess the wave's going to hit our chair. Ricky says that's not a problem either. So, and I'm just digging a big hole here with my feet, kicking the sand up. It's just been a wonderful day. All right, well, Amy's on her way out. It's good to have you here, Amy. We thank you so very much. Ooh, RV traveling MIA researcher, welcome. It's good to see you here today. John, just amazed at the work that you do and greatly appreciate it. My dad was a Vietnam veteran, Purple Heart, the whole 9 yards. He did 3 tours in Vietnam. And matter of fact, inside Matilda, our RV, I have a Vietnam photo album. The cover itself is hand painted, and it's all the pictures of during one of his tours in Vietnam, and we enjoyed looking at all those old pictures. So. And here comes my wandering soul. Was that them?
That was them. They're just getting set up.
Okay.
Pulling forward, backing up, pulling forward, backing up, trying to get their awning just right over the pad and try to avoid the tree roots right outside the doorway. You met Miss Joan has a problem.
She fell out of her RV when it was like brand new.
Brand new. She fell out of the RV. But they flat towed for the first time. Got their little, I think it's Equinox or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and they've never really flat towed it, so this was their first time flat towing it. How much time we got left? And
we
they just
have 8
didn't.
minutes.
They just didn't feel like trudging down to the beach. What? See him? He's pulling up again.
I see it now.
Well, it looks like he's gonna pull all the way through. He just might. Anyway,
He just might.
I found a message in a bottle right down here. You know what he said?
What?
It's in another bottle.
I knew that. I don't know why I fell for that again. Yeah, we're on the beach, so we're not able to tag anybody. And, well, we could have. I wanted to reach over there, but I can't see the screen and type and tag. And
Well, now the sun's on the screen, so you folks are, you can't see anything except what Miss Barbara's got here, and you said it's running slow. Look, we want to thank y'all for being here with us today. We do know that Nursing Our Travel Bug is on next.
Yep.
And they're at their campground. We're at our campground. We really appreciate you folks tuning in on this Sunday, next Sunday. We're going to be at...
Oh, no. Yeah, we'll be at home.
Oh, we're not going to be...
No, wait a minute.
We're going to be at Lake Eufaula.
We'll be at Lake Eufaula. You're right.
We're going to get home and turn around and go to Lake Eufaula.
Because our son Clay should be home sometime next week.
We've got our son Clay, his wife Tara. She's a major in the Marine Corps, and they're deploying for Spain.
No, she's already gone.
She's already gone.
They left Tuesday.
So he is bacheloring it, and he's going to have to deploy. He's a lieutenant commander, and he's going to have to deploy. But he's going to come visit. He's going to take his chances since he's going to have to quarantine anyway. They told him not to go anywhere. He's going to come down and spend some time with us in Alabama. And then he's going to deploy to Bahrain for 10 months, and he'll go through quarantine anyway.
He's going to go through quarantine in Norfolk, go to San Diego for training, go to Bahrain, be quarantined for another 2 weeks in Bahrain. So he's going to be well quarantined. Well quarantined,
but we're going to see him hopefully next weekend up on Lake Eufaula. So maybe next Sunday. It won't be Choctawhatchee Bay, which is the bay separating the mainland from Destin from the Gulf, but it will be lake water at beautiful Lake Eufaula.
Yes.
Is it White Oak? Oh, it's Pirates Cove.
I think it's Pirates Cove.
We'll be flying the Jolly Roger up at Pirates Cove on Lake Eufaula next weekend.
Well, if it's not next weekend, it's the weekend after. Pirates Cove is in there somewhere.
Well, we'll make it next weekend.
It'll be next weekend. All right, we got 5 minutes. Anything else?
No, just thanks for tuning in, and we certainly appreciate it. We want to thank Leslie and Dustin and Scout. I got a chance to pet Scout, and Scout's quite an interesting, he's a bearded dragon, and Miss Barbara, she respected from a distance.
Scout and I we understood each other.
Y'all have an understanding.
We have an understanding.
But they were leaving as well. That was their last week. Yeah. They should be, are they in here? I don't know. They were earlier, Wayward Waggs, and I know they were getting ready to leave. They had been at Fort Benning, which was old stomping ground for them. They were stationed there and lived in Fort Mitchell. And so that was old stomping ground for them, but they were there for 9 weeks. 3 different campsites at Uchee Creek. I don't know how that's pronounced, but they were there for 9 weeks, and finally are either left or are leaving pretty soon now. But I wanted to thank them. We had a great time this past Monday driving to see them, and on our way we made a video. First video we'd made since Tampa. No, we did make the video of we did some sticker call videos, some mail call videos, but it was the first real video. We kind of put the 10-question RV quarantine challenge to bed. We stuck a fork in it, kind of had fun with it. And you know that on Facebook, if you watch that video, our 10-question RV quarantine challenge, watch it. There's nothing in there poking fun at the virus. We're poking fun at the quarantine question challenge. And we had a gentleman on Facebook who actually made a statement that said, making fun as our numbers, as the death toll tops 100,000 in the U.S., and making fun. God bless your heart, is basically. Yeah. Some guy from Maine. I don't even think you watched the video. You couldn't have that idea about the video if you watched it, because we certainly made no fun of the tragedy that COVID-19 has caused this country and this world. We certainly didn't do that. We simply made fun of the challenge that we think it's time everybody gets out and enjoys some sunshine, some fresh air, and socially distance, wear your mask, do all the proper things to help stem the tide of this COVID-19. But we were just having fun with the challenge itself, and if you watch it, you'll understand. So I don't think he really watched it. He just probably saw the title.
Lisa says he's just a troll.
Yeah, he just saw the title and went, "Oh, you're making fun of this." No.
Well, we
want
to thank you all. Nursing Our Travel Bug is coming up because it's that time. We thank you for coming and joining us on the beach today.
Miss Jones says it's cocktail time.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
They ain't even got pulled in good. And she says it's cocktail time.
So. All right, I got to see what the girls got up. Anyway, we had a great time.
Thank you guys. For being here.
Go see Nursing Our Travel Bug. We're going to be catching up with them in just a few.
And until we see you again, fair winds and following seas.
Oh my gosh.